PAL V Liberty, exploring a flying car. A month ago we acquainted you with Prodrive's land or water-capable vehicle. Now we're taking off in a plane that serves as an auto. Are these machines minor contrivances or a look into what's to come? We slip on our aviators and discover. The air terminal in Exeter, for instance, is a taxi or transport ride from the city. There are special cases. In any case, when you arrive at Goodwood, you're right amidst where you need to be, and at Le Mans it's a short stroll from air terminal to circuit. The conspicuous arrangement is a plane that serves as an auto. It's straightforward: drive to the runway, unfurl the wings and take off. At the opposite end, you turn around the procedure and drive to where you need to go. The dream of the flying auto was nearly as old as flight itself, and, all through the historical backdrop of aeronautics, erraticisms, visionaries and shed designers have endeavored to transform the fantasy into the real world. Audi, Airbus and Italdesign are mutually chipping away at an elective interpretation of the flying auto and had the deride up at the current year's Geneva engine appear. It resembles a monster ramble that grabs a traveler unit, flies it around and after that can put it back on an arrangement of wheels with the goal that it can drive around as an auto. It's rung pop. In any case, there was another, fairly unordinary flying auto at Geneva that got my attention. Concealed in an edge of the corridor was the PAL V Liberty, a Dutch creation that consolidates autogyro, otherwise called gyroplane, and three-wheel auto to make a charming suggestion. The most celebrated autogyro is Little Nelly, the machine that Sean Connery flew in the James Bond film You Only Live Twice. Basically, you have rotor-cutting edges that give lift and a pusher propeller at the back for push. Not at all like a helicopter, the rotor edges are not driven by the motor, they turn as the machine is pushed through the air. So, you have to get the rotors turning on the ground, so's done by means of a power takeoff and grasp from the motor. The Liberty has two motors, both of which are utilized for flight yet just a single for driving. You can see that the Liberty looks genuinely top substantial once the rotors are collapsed up for the street. It is, says George Thielen, PAL V's head of preparing, to such an extent that we understood straight away that the machine would tip over in corners even at low speeds. There's another motivation behind why the PAL V Liberty may very well be a goer. The organization has the correct way to deal with instructing individuals to fly it. I think, similar to the initial 12 pilots Sir Thielen is as of now preparing, that most purchasers will be new to the universe of flying. There are numerous extremely rich individuals on the planet to whom £440,000 is nothing. We know this from the quantity of individuals who possess in excess of one Veyron, someone claims 8. However, from my experience, extremely rich individuals have restricted tolerance. They're not going to take effectively to 40 long periods of preparing and 9 exams. Thielen isn't calling his course concentrated preparing, he's calling it boot camp. What's more, here's the cool piece, and in addition holding boot camps in Spain and Florida, there's likewise one in the Dutch Caribbean island of Aruba. Your family appreciates the West Indies while you figure out how to fly an autogyro in consummate climate. That is not such a hard offer. Heaps of testing and printed material must be done before I'll have the capacity to fly and drive the Liberty. However, in the event that it's anything like the experience of flying an autogyro and driving a carver, it'll be a buzz worth sitting tight for. Yeah.